Donnarumma plays that perfectly. He gets up and acts as though Robertson was all over him. And truth is, he was nowhere near. So he used his experience. He kind of highlighted Robertson's position and forced the referees and VAR to make a decision. But again, in real time, it looked offside. But the more you see the replays, the more I got convinced that that goal really should have stood.
Well, interestingly enough, Stevie, the VAR agreed and they said that Liverpool defender Andy Robertson was, quote, in an offside position and deemed to be making an obvious action directly in front of the goalkeeper. What does that even mean?
Well, that's garbage. That's absolutely not true.
Oh, my God.
He is absolutely no way impeding, affecting anything. He's not flicked the ball, so that doesn't count. He certainly has Donnarumma doesn't even know he's probably there. And you can tell, the minute that ball hits Van Dijk's forehead, Donnarumma's eyes are squarely on the ball. And all he's trying to do is save the ball. Andy Robertson is not on the planet in terms of Donnarumma. And the biggest surprise for me in the whole thing is, yes, he's offside, but you can be in an offside position and not have the goal disallowed. But guess what? The referee didn't go to VAR.
That's the other thing.
The referee did not go to VAR. VAR's fine. VAR can jump in and say Andy Robertson was offside. That's part of the job. But the referee has to be the one who decides whether he was impeding the goalkeeper or not. And for the guy in the booth to do it, number one, clearly doesn't know what he's looking at because he gives it. But two, why is he giving it? It's not his job. That's not his place to give it. The referee should have been straight over and he should have been the one to decide whether it was a goal or not.
Yeah, Frank, and you do feel for Liverpool because this goal would have come at such a crucial time for Liverpool to equalise against Manchester City. We know how the game ended, but do you feel like if it was allowed, it would have made much of a difference in the game?
Not sure. I go with Arne Slot, who says maybe it wouldn't have made a difference because I think Manchester City were better than Liverpool. But we don't know. We don't know, and you can think that maybe Liverpool would have been better, and Manchester City maybe would have some troubles, going back to the fight. Blah 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 blah. We can do whatever. I can think whatever we want. But at the end of the day, what the guy in the booth were doing? Were they in the booth or at the bar? I don't know, in a pub, drinking, or maybe in the restroom? I don't know. But those guys, they have to stop watching and deciding for football. I mean, it's a serious business. That's really, and I'm saying that, maybe it makes people laughing, but I'm upset when I see that. Because you prepare a game, a big game, you score a goal, you're Virgil van Dijk, and you see those people deciding, well, he's offside. Yes, as Stevie said, he's offside, but it doesn't interfere. It doesn't affect anything. It doesn't blind the goalkeeper. So what are you doing in the booth? You have to say to the ref, okay, 40 seconds to lift up the flag, but now please go to see and decide whatever you want because we are not sure. At least just that. That's a scandal. That's a real scandal. We are fed up to discuss week in, week out about stupid decision, which is clear for everybody. We all agree Robertson was offside, but it doesn't affect. Therefore, goal. Bye-bye, 1-1, keep on playing. But those people don't know anything about football.
Oh, everyone's fired up today. I love it. Mario, what about you?
No, they already put the fire out, so I don't have to put the fire out.
Bring more fire. We love it.
Some more on.
They did it. Yeah, okay, let me put some water on it, because Frank was going at it. But you know what the thing is? Like I agree with the guys because I said what Shaka was very good with the detail that Shaka said. I will repeat that because Donnarumma was smart. He was the smartest one in this whole play. He knew he could not get to that ball. So he just looked at the ref, he said, hey, the only thing I'm going to do, I'm going to tell him hey, he is offside, so you better call him out. As soon as he looked at the ref knew, okay, yeah, you're right. He looked at, but it was because the crucial time of that game, it was really, really sad. Regardless if City was the better team, it would have been 1-1, and you don't know how the game would go because maybe they will hold out for a longer time. But that's why I think Donnarumma, for me, you did the greatest move, just like Shaka said.
I've got a question for the boys, actually. I've been thinking about this. The Doku penalty. Now, it finished up, they missed the penalty. But the Doku penalty, we're talking about how bad a decision the VAR was, and the referee didn't go to the monitor. The referee on the Doku penalty does not give a penalty because he doesn't see the contact. That can be the only reason he doesn't give it. So then he then goes to the booth to see the VAR. Now, we see exactly what the referee sees. And at no stage, in all the stills that he was shown, did they show clear contact. Now, the probability there was contact is really high.
Yeah.
At the time, I thought it was a penalty. But the fact is, the referee never actually saw a still that conclusively said the goalkeeper caught him. Because the only one that was sticking on, and we saw it about 12 times, was Kanate coming across the front of the camera so you couldn't see it. So how does the referee give a penalty when he doesn't actually see it? He didn't see it at the time. He certainly didn't see it when the VAR showed him the stills and the video, because we all saw the same thing.
Yep.
So how does he give a penalty? That's annoying as well.
All right. Well, everyone's
Wow.
fired
You
up,
want an
but
answer
guys,
to that?
let me just.
Well, yeah, because I'm thinking, is it just me? I mean, I don't think anything I've said there is
no.
wrong.
Stevie, we agree. I'm still not convinced that there was a penalty, you know, but whatever, because I think it was a light contact, and I wouldn't have given it. But I can accept the fact that after 10 times watching the VAR, people decide, oh, there is a contact. Okay, they love that contact. You know, it's like, oh, contact, penalty, whatever. But I agree with you. If the referee is not able to see in the VAR, why do you want to give the penalty? You don't see, you don't give.
There was nothing controlled about that defensive line at all.
Well, Mario, Stevie said that if Barcelona do continue defending like this, and we know so far Hansi Flick wants to stick to his style, then it's going to not only cost them the title, but probably a good run in the Champions League as well.
Listen, he's going to get some players back, right? Rafinha and, Pedri. He's coming back. So his style of playing is scoring goals and always attacking. And I understand that. I've watched it, I've seen it so many times. But my friend, you also got to defend.
Exactly.
And when I see like Balde trying to play them offside and they break the line, for me the question is very simple. It's like, there are going to be games that Barcelona is not going to dictate the tempo. And when that happens, when they don't dictate the tempo, the pressure will come on the back. And if you see the last goal, how they defend, Araujo and De Jong, how they defend that goal, both are trying to read the cross and watching the ball. They don't even see one of Celtic's players coming through the middle. No, guys, come on. If you defend like that, you're asking for trouble. So I'm really worried about them carrying on like this because their high line is a problem.
Frank, what did you think of that defending, if you want to call it that?
I loved it. It looks like the cavalry going out, say, oh, let's all die. Let's all die. That's what it was, Let's all go. We don't care. We die. We score. We concede a goal. No problem. And that's unprofessional. I'm sorry. But it's not, again, I don't want to blame the players. I want to blame the coach. He's been asking for that for a year and a half now. And the player, we don't agree, like Martinez, bye-bye. And Arroyo is not, maybe he's not going to play anymore. That's insane. You have to listen to a coach who makes you being like a fool, behaving like a fool. And you know what? I was doing that on my own because I was tired after 80 minutes. And I said, okay, I'm going to play Russian roulette. I'm going to play the offside because I'm tired and I want to run back. But they all went for that like crazy. And it wasn't the 80th minute. It was first half.
The player. It is the worst feeling in the world when you're playing centre-back and that's what's going on in your line.
Yeah.
Because you have no idea what day of the week it is. It is the worst feeling. And as Frank said, you are just praying that the gamble pays off. It's just, I can still feel how I felt. It's awful.
I mean, similarly though, How do you feel if you're a Lamine Yamal or, well, Sydney in this case, a Robert Lewandowski, where you have to score 4 goals every single game?
Every single game.
You have to, if you want to win every week, you have to score no less than 4 goals. I mean, it makes no sense to me.
Shaka is even worse. Talk about Chesney, the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Who see that and say, "Guy, why do you want
Why
me
you
to
guys
be
so
killed?
far?
You know, why do you?"
Hey, come back. Come back.
That's insane.
He wants to have fun. That's why he's happy. He's got something to do. That's why he doesn't mind saying anything.
It was Titanic, wasn't it?
It's like Titanic.
Come back.
Come back, Jack.
Aye.
Jack. All right, you know where we're going with this, Mario. Let's have a look at the top of the Eredivisie, and it's PSV who head into the international break at the top. They got a nice win this last weekend. No win for Feyenoord, and they are there in second, but not even in third will you find Ajax, but in fourth. And Mario, it has been quite the season for Ajax. We're hearing that they may want Erik Ten Hag back. What is going on there?
They have a big problem. Why? Because they brought Heitinga. You understand? He was the assistant of Slot at the time. He won the league with, the Premier League with Liverpool. And then he came over to Ajax. I ended up bumping into him on the street, actually, right before the league was kicking off. And he asked me one question. He said, "You don't want to be a coach?" I said, "No, my friend. Good luck now." It took him a couple of months, and the luck was gone. I said, "No." He laughed at me. He looked at me. He said, "Ooh, that answer was really sure." I said, "I'm pretty sure." Because at Ajax at the moment now, it's unstable.
Yeah.
There is no stability. You understand? If you talk to anybody that's close to the team, I've been once to the club. After so many years, I went there because we had like some get-together in the stadium and all that kind of stuff. So it was packed. But speaking to the guys, and I can see that the people that are involved in the team, they want to get some stability, but it's taking them so long. Viola, that was Viola that had the team before, and he became second. He told them before the season, "I can become second." Then he came close to winning the league. It didn't happen. And then he asked for things that he wanted to change. And when they challenged him, he said, "Okay, guys, then I'm going to take a step back and I'll leave." He left. And Heitinga, prior to that, he had the job already. He got sacked, came back, took the job again, and then got fired again. So for me at the moment now, I don't know if there's anybody that knows what they want and what the direction they want to go, because all the players they have is like so young. The team is so young and don't have no clue about anything. They have maybe two star players, Götze, a left winger, and Glock, a midfielder, and the rest of the team is just on Ajax. If I look at them, honestly, I feel like, I don't know if I played at this club when I was a young boy.